So the worldwide download celebration for Dokkan is very, very soon upon us. If we're taking a look here at just the calendar, man, the worldwide celebration last year, the countdown was like the 21st. So we are pretty much less than 2 weeks away from the worldwide celebration. Like, the countdown at least officially starting. The actual celebration will be the week after, but by the end of the month, the units will be out. Like, you could say in 3 weeks, the characters will be in game for the worldwide celebration. We're getting very close there. Last year, right, we got this little teaser from Dokkan here. It's not letting me actually click on the account right here. Bam. So this is, well, okay, it's not letting me click on the tweet. Bam, right here. We can see in the original tweets, August 9th at 2:30 a.m. my time. It is 11 a.m. my time now. So, even though it's not like, how do I explain it? Like, it hasn't been posted today specifically. We could still potentially get something today, but I'm thinking it's not going to be today after all. So I'm actually going to make this video and just post it instantly about my worldwide download speculations, right? That's the whole point of the video. I just wanted to get some stuff out of the way. Again, last year, August 9th, we got the first teaser. Well, this teaser is supposed to wait early in the morning. It's possible we could see the teaser today, right? So I asked you guys, what do you want to see for the Dokkan Worldwide Celebration theme this year? And I put a lot of the popular theories, I think, going around here for the most part. Namek Saga, Broly, GT, and even I see some Cell Saga stuff going on there. Maybe I could have put Resurrection FE, but I just got some of the Dokkan wallpapers because these are pretty cool. Anyways, beyond that, we're just gonna go through all the different sagas that are in the game pretty much, and I'm just gonna talk about whether or not I can see them, because at this point I think Dokkan is in a spot where, I mean, Dokkan's always kind of been in a spot where they will just do what they want to do. But, if we're going to talk about something like Universe Survival Saga, I don't think we're going to go into another Universe Survival Saga kind of thing. Stuff obviously like Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I mean, they could do, they could even do Orange Piccolo, and then what would the other character be? I don't know. Like, what if they just throw Orange Piccolo in there and the theme is just completely random, and it's just in part 2, Orange Piccolo is one of the LRs. Something can happen. You never know. Like I mentioned, it's like a movie's theme celebration. Then we get Broly Goku. Then in part 2, we got Orange Piccolo and, I don't know, some other random movies character. That's not, impossible to happen, is what I'm going to say, right? It is kind of weird. Every single superhero character this year has been represented except for Orange Piccolo. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyways, besides that, I'm not saying I expect Orange Piccolo. I'm just saying he's gonna probably be represented, I think, sooner than later, honestly. Here's the sagas. There's more than that, though. Shadow Dragon Saga doesn't cover all of GT, so I brought up the GT link, right? But I had this up here. DB Saga, there is a theory about DB Saga, Goku versus Demon King Piccolo. Being fair, Ma Junior and 23rd World Tournament Goku, even though they're not Dragon Ball Saga, specifically, they could be on the category. Roshi leads DB Saga. Maybe it's possible they introduce a new category that's because, okay, the global version calls us DB Saga, but the Japanese version of the game, it's actually called the Boyhood Saga, right? Where is it? Right here. Well, okay, well, this is the, wait, let me go to the Dokkan Wiki. It's called the Boyhood Saga in JP, right? So, I'm thinking, they could introduce an actual, the Boyhood Saga. They could introduce an actual, Dragon Ball Saga category, maybe. And then we have 23rd World Tournament Goku and Ma Junior. They're not, crazy anymore, but they could still... I feel like they're the type of characters that could have a resurgence potentially. My Junior's defense in peak performance turns could still get high enough to tank pretty much any normal in the game. I assume so. He gets well beyond a million defense at my Junior. 23rd World Tournament Goku, he has the revive. He has the guard ability. It could be a little tricky for him in some of those extra turns, right? But I think with brand new units, there are ways you could make those characters better, right? Demon King Piccolo versus Kid Goku would just make a lot of sense to me. like in terms of like eventually being a dual Dokkan Fest kind of thing. I don't think that would be a part 1 thing though. I feel like it would be more of like a part 2 thing, like, you know, some big Goku versus, you know, Goku versus Frieza, you know, something like that. Maybe like what if it's like Gohan versus Cell, then Goku versus Demon King Piccolo, and then it's something like, I don't know, like youth. I don't know what I don't know. It'd be a weird thing, but you guys kind of get where I'm coming from there. Would be interesting, but yeah, that's really all I'd say. I don't necessarily expect DB Saga here. You know what I think? I think DB Saga would be a really good New Year's celebration at this point, right? Again, my personal bias is that I want a LR Demon King Piccolo and LR, you know, Kid Goku Dual Dokkan Fest, or Dokkan X Carnival. But I'm thinking that we'll see this potentially for New Year's. We got Roshi. We could get a Dokkan Fest. I feel like a Dokkan Fest 23rd World Tournament TN would be really cool as well. Like, imagine November Dokkan Fest 23rd World Tournament TN. Then we get New Year's for Demon King Piccolo Kid Goku, and they say screw it and easy this guy. I doubt it. Wait, but you guys get the point. Just give us some more Dokkan Fests. I think that'd be really cool, just in general. And then in the future, right, we'll get like a bunch of these characters that could EZA in DB Saga, and then have a huge DB Saga celebration, right? I just think the EZAs maybe don't. Might not be enough in terms of relating to Dragon Ball Saga, but that's that. Next, Saiyan Saga. I think Saiyan Saga has a chance. I again feel like it's a little too early for Saiyan Saga. I'm thinking next year, right? Because like they again usually, like I brought up Path to Power Kid Goku, kind of like half joking, but they usually don't EZA characters of the year until the anniversary EZAs get their Extreme Z Awakening, which would be after year 10. So again, once the year 7's getting EZA, guys, a huge amount of these characters are in potential for EZA. Raditz, Goku and Piccolo, and Yamcha. I think Tien is 2020, right? You know, even though he's a free-to-play LR, he's kind of different. Kalkin Goku, Grady Vegeta. We see, you know, obviously like S tier Nappa. We see, of course, I already brought up Yamcha, but like Yajirobe, like all the characters in that year would have potential to EZA, and it'd be a lot of EZAs, and they could make this team great. Like they could really go crazy with this team, if they really wanted to. This team has always been very wonky, and an issue is that there's never been a really good support for this team until Gohan and Piccolo. But at that point, the point that like when these guys came out, the Saiyan Saga team was already just dead in the waters, right? They'd spread out the releases of these characters way too far, but they're all still within a year time frame. But it's like they're after, like some of them were like these two came out, and then post Golden Week happened, and then we got or I guess Raditz came out and he sucked, right? And then later on, future in December, we got Yamcha and everyone. Then a year later, we got these two. It just was spread out way too much, so that's the issue. But if they EZA them all together, give us a leader that's like a really good support, I think that could be cool. In terms of Vegeta versus Goku for Worldwide, again, that's what I'm just saying, it's a little too early, right? But in the future, Namek Saga. Namek Saga has been utterly disrespected. I mean, in most of Dokkan's years, it's been utterly disrespected. 3rd year anniversary, it's like, oh, we're getting a Namek Saga celebration. Nope, it's fusions. We got the fusions, right? But no actual Namek, you know, summonable characters. Then Worldwide that year, it's like, oh, looks like it's gonna be Namek. Then not really. It ended up being the Transforming Goku and Frieza, which, you know, the SSRs are based off of Namek, but it's like they're not actually on the Namek team. A lot of the characters there didn't really actually help Namek. It was really weird. Then we finally got an actual Namek Saga celebration. The first like dual Dokkan Fest from Namek Saga was like this guy, right? Did he come out? No, he came out after Goku and Frieza. Goku Frieza 2018. This guy came out and it's like, oh, you know, he was pretty good. And then we got nothing else from Namek Saga until, yeah, it was until Goku and Frieza for 350 mil downloads. Then it's like they came out, I was like, oh, awesome. And we got a couple of others like, Namek Saga looks pretty nice. And then, oh, power creep, you're dead. Ginyu came out, and it's like, cool. And then Ginyu came out again 2 years later. It's like, okay. We need more Namek Saga stuff, though. Like, and that's all that's happened in like 10 years. It's been mostly free characters, banner units, other than the Guinea Force, right? For the past, like, it's literally going to be 3 years since year 7, and all we've gotten new for Namek Saga is Guinea Force characters. Like, there's so many EZAs that are potentially available here, and I think Goku and Frieza, while as they were respected very nicely during Worldwide, I feel like, I think, or I guess that's the download celebration, I feel like there's like so many animations that are just left out of those characters. Kalkin Goku, Final Form Frieza doesn't even have a Dokkan Fest. Like, Final Form Frieza, the most iconic villain of Dragon Ball, doesn't have one. So I think it's a pretty good chance for Worldwide, but that's just me. Cell Saga, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan vs. Cell. I think, it's definitely possible. Voiced Father Son Kamehameha active skill. Like, we don't have a voiced version of the Father Son Kamehameha. I think it makes a lot of sense. Cell, they could just give us, it would probably be Perfect Cell, Perfect Form Cell that transforms into Perfect Cell. This guy already got his EZA, and at this point he's aged out. I don't think he's in the point where he could have a resurgence. They get Super EZA, no, not STR Cell, Tex Perfect Form Cell right here. This guy, Perfect Cell right here. Sorry, my bad. The names are kind of interesting. This guy came out earlier this year, so he would fit on like a super class variant of the team. We could maybe, like, who else could happen? I mean, this guy EZA'd and he kind of sucks, unfortunately for him. Super EZA for in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I mean, yeah, again, it's just like, we need a new Super Saiyan Goku for this team. Maybe it could be Bounty Unit Super Saiyan Goku, the pot Cell, and then this Gohan could be like a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan with a standby into Super Saiyan Goku, and then the finished skill is the Father Son Kamehameha. I don't know, something like that could happen. We'll see, but I think that it's not impossible. I just feel like it's kind of also in a weird spot where it's like there's not many EZAs here that could happen. So, I mean, they could make it work for sure. They could if they really wanted to. But again, I'm thinking like the year after, where we can get Goku Gohan, and then Perfect Cell to this AGL Cell to EZA, and some of these other characters. Like, this character would be able to EZA in that time frame. And Future Gohan. Actually, no, Future Gohan's the year after. But yeah. Super EZA for Physical Trunks could happen as well. But yeah. Anyways, moving on next. Majin Buu Saga. It's not impossible. Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta have not EZA'd. Besides that, I don't know, because I think, we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel with Majin Buu already this year. We got a lot of Majin Buu Saga EZAs that happened. There's still some that could work, but I think they probably won't repeat the same theme of Golden Week into Worldwide. That just hasn't really happened like that. Like, when's the last time that's happened? It pretty much was 2020 when Esther Vegito came out. That's like the last time that like Golden Week and then Worldwide was like kind of a repeat theme. Last year was Future Saga. I would not expect Future Saga this year, just because last year was Future Saga, right? Universe Survival Saga. I mean, like, no, I just don't see. We just got so many EZAs from Universe Survival Saga. It was a huge part of the anniversary. It was Tanobata was like, because anniversary was super, just Dragon Ball Super theme, and then Tanobata was actually like, Universe Survival Saga itself, but because it was a super theme, Universe Survival Saga actually fits in there. So a lot of USS EZAs happened. So I'm thinking like anything Universe Survival Saga related will be like its own monthly celebration rather than worldwide again. That's just my thought. GT, I think GT is actually very likely. At this point, we're getting a lot of good potential characters for EZAs, but I'm thinking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is anniversary. So with that in mind, I mean, we could see a lot of these characters like become EZAs during anniversary. Like, we could see, obviously, year 7 characters. We could see Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, right? The Golden Week characters from 2021? Yeah, 2021. Yeah. Okay. Dude, my memory. Sparking Zero Brain Rot got me. I'm forgetting some of this stuff. And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Lots of sub-EZAs here. They can make it work if they wanted to. Super 17. It's definitely possible. for sure. I think it's a very high chance. Now we get to movies right here, and that's the last thing. Again, I think a double Broly could work. Super Saiyan Goku versus Broly, and then I guess it would be Super Saiyan Gohan versus Broly. I guess would work out. This guy is Super Saiyan Gohan. Maybe it could be like a base form Gohan, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan. That could work. I guess though base form Gohan doesn't really fight a lot in the movie though. He does some stuff. They could make it work. If they wanted to, they could. Besides that, I mean, I don't know if anything else for movies. Again, if they do movies, they like Super Saiyan Goku versus like I mean Super Saiyan Goku versus Broly, and then part 2 is like the Gohan from the movie, and then they just put Orange Piccolo there instead of like another Broly. Like, would that shock anyone? It's still Gohan and Broly, or Gohan and Piccolo. It'd be weird, a little, but I don't know, man. I didn't even think about it before now, but it's like, we got Beast Gohan this year, we got the Gammas this year, we got obviously Cell Max this year happens, right? I think Orange Piccolo this year is not impossible, right? We don't have the animation of Orange Piccolo. I guess we do actually, when he goes giant form. But I think, hold up, could I find Orange Piccolo here? Like, okay, we can go to the Mechans just to double check, and then we'll look at some comments here. Is this animation? It's been a while since I actually used giant form Orange Piccolo. I'm assuming it is like when he's falling. Yeah, they could still redo this. This could be an intro, maybe. Like, this also looks a little weird. This is so cool. This looks so great. But then it's the giant form, and he has animations from when he's like normal size. But like, we can get like a nullification for Orange Piccolo. We can get like a lot of different things from the movie that still happened, right? In his own card, I think would make a lot of sense. And then maybe you can more easily get the like unit super attack for Beast Gohan. But anyways, another idea I had was Super Saiyan Goku, or Kaioken times 20 Goku transforms into Super Saiyan. Then Frieza transforms to full power. Then part 2 is Super Saiyan Goku with like, maybe Super Saiyan Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Because there's like, they all fought Broly together. And then Broly right there by himself. Like, probably Super Saiyan or base Broly that transforms into Legendary Super Saiyan. And then it could be like Legendary Super Saiyan 3, right? I think that'd be really cool. But again, let's refresh this. Let's see what some people are thinking here. Namek into Resurrection F or Namek into Broly. Yeah, I think Namek into Resurrection F would also be a good idea. But again, yeah, Namek into Broly doesn't make sense. No, it does if they do Legendary Super Saiyan theme. Because, I mean, Goku is a Legendary Super Saiyan. But then Broly was like the Legendary Super Saiyan 2, right? So, that makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, so double Kamehameha. So, like, I get it could be like a Bond, a parent and child theme or something like that, where it's like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that does the father son Kamehameha into the family Kamehameha. That's kind of fire. I don't think anyone has brought this idea up, and I think that would work actually pretty well. Frieza and Broly, OGDB movies, but we want to see Kid Goku versus Piccolo. Fair. Goku and Frieza is fire. Yep. The Legend Z Broly, dude. This shot of Broly is so raw. He's so raw. You think it's gonna be GT or Z Broly? Perhaps Namek. Again, I think it's really great that we don't know what Worldwide could be right now. Like, as of this specific recording, we have no idea what Worldwide is gonna be, and I think that's awesome. That's fantastic, right? We'll read a few more. Superheroes got their buff like crazy. Now it's GT's turn. We long overdue for a new Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Yeah, I guess I didn't talk about GT like into depth of what the characters would be, but it would be like a Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then I guess a baby, which we need baby new representation of his animations. They use a lot of good animations for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but there's always like a Dokkan original Super Saiyan 4 Goku animation, right? And then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta within a Saiyan that transforms to Omega could be cool. My idea, like, if they want to make this like special and do a Dokkan what if, full power Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. What if they do that? A Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that goes full power Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Or you can even be just a standalone full power Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I know it's like more of a what if form rather than a what if attack, but they could do that. I think with what if stuff, Dokkan Original, that could be really cool if it would be full power Vegeta. And then I guess again send into Omega. You know, I guess they could do like LR Isinova. Right? That's not impossible, but okay, I think one thing's here. Again, just have a lot of the same ideas. Let me know what you guys think, what you want to see for Worldwide. I'm ending the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.